All right, we're now on week 3 of the Knights of Lorcana League Online, Pixelborn Camp to Camp, blah blah blah. If you've watched the first 2 episodes, you know the deal. I have to face an opponent once a week in a scheduled league match, and then I have to do an elite challenge. This is a lot. You wouldn't know this because I've never described the rules before. Before I get into that, before I do my little intro, before I show you all of the game, we need to talk about something. Holy. What? No shot. They banned Haram. Oh, it's so over for us hyper aggro enjoyers. Oh, it's done. Oh, it's the end of the world. I was gonna do a joke here showing like the S&P 500, but reality hurts right now. So look, Horda, yay, yay, yippee. Okay, so lots of ground to cover. Before we do that, don't forget to hit the likes and subscribe and leave a comment saying if you like this video format or not. Anyways, uh, Lorcana centralizes well, okay, there's so much semantics here, and I'm kind of talking out of my butt. I don't know why I don't swear. There's just an instinct in me. Anyways, this is such a scattered video. So Haram being banned is overall a net negative for hyper aggro decks because that means the popularity of blue decks is going to go down, which means our deck matchup spread wise is going to become worse. Blue decks, if you're a hyper aggro player, you will know that any blue deck pretty much, except maybe sometimes blue steel, depending on how they're built out or tricked out, were often just very favored matchups. Never free matchups because of Haram, if they're able to get their initial board wipe down and start churning through their deck to constantly find their answers, then you can hit what's called a hard lock state. And that's where a lot of the character choices in the deck get chosen from. Things like Wendy Darling, the White Rose, Honey Marin, Baloo, and Merlin are in here to help break this hard lock state because often you'll be at like 18 or 19 lore and you just need a little more. That's effectively what Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom is in here to accomplish, and that's why you should always mulligan Gathering Knowledge and Wisdom if it is in your opening hand. I know gaining 2 lore feels really cool in the moment, but I promise you it's gonna make you super slow if you aren't using it as a finisher, so it's a dead card until you've established a board full of little dorks. Alright, moving on. The real problem with Haram being banned for hyper aggro is that Amber Steel is back, baby. I have yet to find a reliable way of beating Amber Steel with my hyper aggro build. Amber Steel was hard checked by ramp decks. If you ever looked at the win rate stats, which if I'm able to find them while editing this video, I'll put them up right here. Amber Steel just consistently lost against ramp, or it was heavily unfavored against ramp because their general game plan of get rid of my opponent's early stuff, wheel into dumping all of my stuff out, was bad because giving a ramp opponent more resources to work with was really detrimental to your survival. So now that you know Sapphire's kind of on the downswing right now, like the economy. Oh, I made a joke. We're going to be seeing more Amber Steel players coming back as matchups like Ruby, Amethyst start popping back up, or even Ruby Steel, which is why after this week I need to find at the very least a pivot deck. Now I needed to find a pivot deck regardless because any of my opponents facing me in the league can just go, oh, we're facing up against Plat? Okay, time to run all of the songs in Amber Steel because I know Plat only has the one deck. So I needed to find another deck in order to, at the very least, throw a bit of a monkey wrench in. So I'll be moving away from Amethyst Amber for now, unless I notice or feel like the meta becomes less hostile to it, or is just as hostile as it currently is to it. Because right now we're in a fine spot. When I did the League Challenge, we the community have no idea how the meta is really going to be adjusting around Haram, and I will have to make a video on my personal feelings about the ban itself because I truly don't know where I stand on it. But regardless, this is no longer the deck. You should cut the prints and just put back in Lilo and Maleficent. Okay, with that, I will leave you to the gameplay. Okay, recording has started. Hello. I'm not gonna address my YouTube audience directly. Um, just got an interesting text. Hold on a bit, but that's fine. Alrighty. I should half cut's good with you,
Yeah, half cuts perfectly fine.
and half cut's good with me as well.
Perfect.
Have I shuffled 10 times? Whatever. I'll say that was 10. Bam, 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 bam.
I will do
All right, hello YouTube audience. Welcome to my second League
all
Challenge
52
match.
cards.
1, 2. Okay, so my opening hand's pretty good with Lilo, Pascal, Daisy Duck, Prince on the other side, and Donald Duck. I think I'm just gonna put back a Wendy Darling and a second Friends on the other side. Yeah, yeah, because I have inkable cards if I need them. I'll put back 2. I drew another Donald Duck and Wendy Darling. Hold on. Have I unlocked streamer mode yet? No, of course not. Why would I? I'll have to bug Pavel again for that. Poor guy's got like a
All right,
to-do
and
list.
you can start whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's start this off with a bang. Is that correct? Yeah. Ink 1D Darling. Pay
Okay.
1. Play Daisy Duck. Pass.
Draw.
The ideal opener. Whenever this happens, I think my win rate shoots up by like a whole
Will
5%.
ink a fishbone quill. Play Force Sphere. And then I'll play Bell.
There you go.
And go ahead.
Okay. Ready, set, draw. I will ink 1D Darling again. Pay 2. Play Pascal and Lilo. And yeah, pass.
Okay.
There's an argument to be questing with Daisy Duck here, but when I start questing, I want to be questing pretty aggressively and very
I'll
likely
ink
have
a
some
vision.
way of
Play a sail. Draw.
killing my Daisy next turn. If they don't establish a character here, though, we're just
Ink
kind of chill.
Glintstone Dragon. Play Popsicle. Draw.
I have a second bell, though. That would be tragic.
I'll sink Strength on the Lilo for 1 damage.
Okay, that works. Actually, I don't mind that outcome at
And
all.
Pester.
All right, ready, set, draw. I will ink a Donald Duck, pay 3, play a Donald Duck out exerted, giving Pascal +1 more. I'll quest for 4, Daisy Duck triggers.
Storm goes on the bottom.
And pass.
Draw.
Maybe that was incorrect. Theoretically, what I could have done is play Donald unexerted, so I could
Have
guarantee
Bell
sing with
sing
him.
Storm on the Pascal.
Okay,
Draw
but
card.
this is also just fine. Because that lets me go friends on the other side next turn. 2 cards in hand.
Ink a Tamatoa. Play a Hiram. Banish. Draw 2.
Nice.
And pass turn.
Alright. Ready. Set. Draw. How many cards in hand?
5.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I should do it this way. I will sing Friends on the Other Side with Donald Duck. These 2 cards go into my hand. This goes away. Then I think I'll just I need to do it this way. Pay 3. Play Tiana Restaurant Owner. And then Quest for 2 with Daisy Duck.
Trigger Hades goes to hand.
Yep. And then pass.
And how many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Draw.
Okay, so I need to get. I have.
Play a popsicle. Draw.
uh,
Quest for 1. Banish. Draw 2. Will ink a Pete. Do 4 for Scrooge. Have a Fortis Spirit in my hand. I will go ahead and have Bell challenge Donald. 2 back. And pass turn.
Yeah. Ready. Set. Draw. I will pay 3. Play Donald Duck Exerted, giving Tiana +1 more. Then I will quest for 5. 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5. Daisy Duck triggers. Goes to hand. And 3 cards in hand. Pass. Alright. So I basically just need to quest out with one of my 2 lore characters. No, I need to get 4 more, 5 more? I need more lore here. I'm still not in a comfortable position yet. My opponent can't start really winning yet, but he can start wiping all my stuff, unfortunately. But that would slow them down, which I would also accept.
Start with a pop or a Fortis Sphere draw.
Okay, so now they can't wipe my board with double
Popsicle
challenge
draw.
everything. If I can get 4 more lore off of my Daisy and Tiana, we're in a very good spot.
Ink a Fortis Sphere. Play a popsicle draw.
Holy. That's a lot of cards they're seeing.
Play a Pete. 6
Oh.
ink.
Okay, so they have to sing things here.
Scrooge will sing Zeus on the Tiana.
Yeah.
Hiram will sing Strength on the Daisy. And then Bell will trade with the Donald.
Okay. Exactly what was expected to happen, but man, is it still
And
annoying.
Pastor.
Ready, set, draw. I will. How many cards in hand?
6.
That's an unfortunate amount. Let's pay 3. Play Wendy Darling and Diablo.
Sure.
And pass. I thought them singing everything early on would be fine, but it ended up being not as fine as I wanted it to be.
I'll quest. Let's start by actually storming the Diablo.
I will draw a card.
Quest for 1. Banish the Fortisphere, draw 2 cards.
At this point, I just need to dig through as much of my
Do
deck as
2 for
possible
sale.
before my opponent can start winning. But they're gonna start winning like next turn. My clock is running out here.
Ink, Tipo, Ink Scrooge.
There comes
Play
smaller Tom.
Ariel.
Oh, that works too.
Banish a Popsicle to play Bell. And then Strength the Windy.
What
And
the?
Pastor.
Ready, set, draw. Going to A3. Play Tiana. Pass.
Okay.
I need a different deck though.
Draw.
This is the
I'll start
struggle
by
of hyper
questing for
aggro.
5.
Because I don't think I can win faster than they can now.
Quest for 1.
What's my hope?
Banish, draw 2.
13, 14, 15, 16.
Pete will Strength Tiana.
Game 2. I'll go first again.
Good.
Uh, you got through so many of your songs there. What the heck?
Yeah.
One.
All 4 strengths.
Yeah, I was like, normally speaking, this matchup isn't like it's usually 50-50, but it comes down to, oh, how much of their removal do they draw? Well,
I hit 2 storms, a Zeus, and all 4 strengths.
yeah. The Zeus was really the biggest killer, but I always expect it with my Tiana. It's just one of those. Uh, couldn't go fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
I almost wonder if I should have quested with my Daisy Duck early on.
I would. I think I would have.
I
I don't think the bell threatens it enough.
I think what I was threatened by was like a baboon plus or fire to cannons plus bell
Sure.
challenge.
Sure.
But I don't even think I need to be playing around that. I think that's just one of those, okay, if they have it, they have it. Like
Yeah. I don't think enough decks are playing Fire the Cannons to really play around that.
yeah.
And if I spend my turn challenging and playing like a baboon, then I've just used my entire turn.
Yeah,
Anyway,
exactly.
so it's not that bad. You know.
Because that would have given me at
It
least
would have been
2
2
extra
extra
lore.
lore, but I mean, it still puts a little more pressure on me.
Yeah. It would have forced you to decide between questing or singing or challenging or singing with whatchamacallit, Bell at the very least. Go 1. Okay. I want to keep this Pascal. I can put Befuddle away. Befuddle literally does nothing in this matchup, as devastating as that is. I have Tiana. Tiana's interesting. She's not necessarily bad, but Baloo is probably better. I want to say Baloo is better, and I don't think I need to keep both.
I'll do.
So I'll do 3.
I'll do 3.
I'll do 3 as well. Yeah, got a worse hand. No. It's fine. Nah, this is a tricky matchup. I've won it before, but winning it before doesn't necessarily mean it's actually a good matchup. Just because Bell is such a pain in the butt. Not the end of the world. And there I
Ready
could
when
have
you are.
gained an extra 2 lore. Don't forget to pass it over.
Oh, yep. You're good.
Alrighty. Let's start with Ink Friends on the other side. Pay 1. Play Pascal. Pass.
Draw.
Pascal, I had Maleficent in my hand as well, but
Tamatoa. Play a popsicle.
I need to try and play around Bell
And
here, I
faster.
think. Okay. Ready, set, draw. I will ink Donald Duck. Pay 2. Play Wendy Darling. Quest for 1. Pass. I do not have nearly as fast of a hand as I would want, but I
Play a
can play
popsicle.
Baloo next turn. 4 cards. Really, it just comes down to, do I have enough speed here? And does my opponent have enough speed here to address me?
Ink a strength. Play a last cannon.
That's good for
Pass
me.
turn.
What does last cannon do again?
I can pay 1 and banish to give a character +3 challenger this turn.
Got it. Ready, set, draw. Well, I'm just going to... We're at 3 ink. Pay 2. Play Daisy Duck and Maleficent.
Sure.
I'm at 3 cards in hand. And then quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. Pass. I didn't play a bodyguard there because there's not actually a point to play a bodyguard here. I can just save my Baloo for next turn, especially because he was forced to ink a strength. So playing a bodyguard here doesn't make sense. It only gives me marginal games.
Hiram,
The only
play a Pete
counter argument.
and pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. I will Okay, let's do math here. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 5 more lore from here. I will ink Wendy Darling. Pay 3. Play Blue Exerted.
Sure.
And then quest for 6. Daisy Duck triggers. Or sorry, 7.
Vision goes to the...
Got it. So I'll go up to 11. pass. All right. We went from sketchy to just winning.
Pete will sing Storm on the Maleficent.
That's fine. That means they can't get through my blue here, which is really relevant because that means I can sing Friends on the Other Side with him. Unless there's like a
Ink,
rush
Greatstone
character I'm
Dragon,
forgetting about.
play Scrooge.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Item,
Because as soon as I quest out here,
and
gain
pass
6.
turn.
Yeah. Ready. Set. Raw. Sorry, had to reply there. All right. Blue is gonna sing Friends. Draw 2. Then I will pay. Is that even? I guess it's fine. Pay 3. Play a second blue exerted. Then quest for 5, going up to 16. Daisy Duck triggers.
Scrooge.
And pass. Alright, this should be wraps. Question mark. I hope so. This is such a wild board
I can
state.
clear everything but the blues, and then even if I clear the blues, that's 4 lore.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to the next one.
Game 3, except I'm not on the play this time. So. Bam.
Really hoping for one more item on my turn 3 so I can play the Scrooge.
Yeah.
And
At that
out.
point, though, I had gone to the checkmate with the double blue.
No,
Or,
a few turns ago I was
oh,
like,
yeah.
because on my turn 3, I got one more item. I could have had the Scrooge out much earlier. Which
Oh, that's true.
But, you know.
It happens. And that's just basically how I win this matchup. No Bell turn 1, and then nothing till turn 3. And like, Belle is manageable sometimes, but she's such a pain in the butt.
Yeah. She is. Blue's really good, though.
Yes.
Such an underrated card.
Yeah. I feel as if his rating comes from the fact that he's uninkable. If obviously if he were inkable, he'd be played way more, but
Yeah.
it's just like Amber, and most decks that combo with Amber are so tight on their uninkables that's just sort of like, okay, where do I shove in this 0/3 bodyguard?
Yep, definitely.
Gonna put back 5. Okay, so my hand was just filled with every single 3 cost that this deck
Do
has.
4.
It was actually kind of absurd. I hadn't seen that many 3 costs in an opening hand in a very, very long time. Okay. Hopefully I had drawn something better. Yes, infinitely better, in fact. Okay, ready when you are.
I will ink a Pete and pass turn.
Yep, I will draw for turn. I will ink the white rose, pay 1, play Daisy Duck, pass. Let's go!
Play a Forest Sphere.
Oh, they just drew that too. So they might have a bell
Banish,
here.
play Bell.
Yeah.
Ink Scrooge and pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. I will ink. Let's do it this way, I guess. Donald Duck. Pay 1, play another Daisy. Pay 2, play a Maleficent. Quest for 2 with Daisy.
Gives me Hiram.
Goes to hand. And pass.
Draw.
Okay, I will learn
Will
from my
storm the
mistakes.
Maleficent.
Yes.
Draw.
2 healthy daisies. Exactly what I want. They can't play a character here as well. That gives me a
Tipo.
turn to set up a
Play a bell.
Tiana. Oh.
And pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. Let's go and okay, so if I play Donald Duck here, I think I have to go for like this greed line. I know they have a Hiram. They can't play him next turn and get value off of him though. Like, how many cards in hand?
5.
Okay, that's tricky. If I play Tiana here, oh, he can't. He can Zeus manual cast for turn, which I think I'm just fine with. But then what do I ink? I only have Donald Duck and friends on the other side that are inkable. I think I need to. Okay, I will ink. Hmm. Man, this is such a weird spot. Yeah. I will ink friends on the other side. I will pay 3. Play Tiana. And then I think my correct play here is that correct? Cause yeah, pass. Okay, so it's correct to just
Draw.
hold back here. Because with double bell, if I double
Ink
quest,
Hiram.
one of them
Play a
dies.
Scrooge.
That's fine. I can live with that. That still protects all my stuff, basically.
Grab. Sphere.
We have a chance. Because I'll quest to 8.
And pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. I mean, speed is key. Pay 3. Play Donald Duck Exerted, giving Tiana +1 more.
Okay.
Then I will quest for 7, 2 Daisy Duck triggers.
Strength. And Hiram.
Okay, then I'll go up to 9. And pass. Okay.
Draw.
I don't think they can wipe me out here.
It's 3 ink I have to pay for Tiana's ability, right?
Yes. Then Bodyguard. Okay, the fact that they're asking if it's 3 to
Start
do
by
that,
playing the Force Sphere.
that makes me happy. That means they are unlikely to have an answer of some kind. Does that mean it's a guarantee they don't have an
It's
answer?
-3 strength.
Yes. But we're in a this tenuous position is better for me than it is for my opponent.
Will ink a Hiram. Play Hiram. Draw 2.
Ooh, okay, so they're just digging for a strength or some kind.
Zeus the Tiana.
Yeah. That's fine though.
Take out Donald.
Still gives me time to quest with both my
and
daisies.
put.
That's just one of the conditions I need here.
How many cards in hand?
3. I hate Zeus though. Zeus is like the bane of my existence as a card.
Sure, we'll put 3 damage on a daisy.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
Ready, set, draw. Going to pay 3. Play Tiana.
Sure.
And then how many cards in hand?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Quest for 4. 2 daisy triggers. 1, 2, 3,
Greatstone Dragon.
4.
Pete.
Pete goes to hand and pass. I just need to try and
1,
get the
4,
gas
4,
pedal
0.
to the end here.
West for 1. Banish, draw 2.
My opponent can't start really winning yet either, though.
Take out the undamaged daisy. Take out the damaged daisy.
We have time. We just don't have.
Sing strength on Tiana for 4.
Yeah.
Play a Ford Sphere draw.
Hate this position.
Play a Popsicle draw.
I have a Tiana Maleficent, Gathering Knowledge and
Ink
Wisdom in hand.
Tamatoa.
I need.
Play a Pete.
So, okay.
And pass turn.
15. Ready, set, draw. Going to Inca Diablo. Pay 4. Play Tiana and Maleficent. And pass. They for sure have every answer under the sun at this point, though. I'm just hoping they don't.
West for 1. Banish, draw 2. 2. Go 1 for Popsicle. 3 for Fishbone Quill.
That's
1
so
for
cooked.
Last Cannon. I'll exert those 4 to play Scrooge. No item. I will strength the Tiana.
You just played that Pete, but yes. Oh, wait. Did
No.
you? No. Okay. Yes.
West for 3. Ink Tamatoa for turn. And then pass.
Ready, set, draw. So P was played last turn, right? Yeah. Or not last turn, the turn before
Turn
that.
before. Yeah.
So I will quest for 2.
Okay.
Pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Good luck. Please. There's so much that gets me there.
All right. Well,
Nothing in hand, just hopes and dreams.
I guess we take out the Maleficent.
Yep.
West for 1. Banish the cannon. Quest for 1, 2, 3, 4. Ink. A vision. Play Tamatoa for 8. Back popsicle.
All right, deck one time.
Just ink with fishbone. Play the popsicle draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it should be enough. Go ahead. You draw.
Yeah!
That's enough.
Pay to play Honey Baron, get the last lore.
Oh,
Oh my god, good game.
I was
Oh.
hoping for another Pete. That's what I was trying to dig for.
Yeah, that would have just been the bell ringer at that point. If I wasn't able to play the two gathering knowledge and wisdoms
Yeah.
what I did, like there is quite a few cards I could have drawn as outs. We have White Rose, Goat,
Yep.
obviously my other stuff. But anyways, good game.
Good game. Very close one.
Yeah. And
You want to go ahead
recording.
and just go ahead and report?
I'm starting to learn that there's like a perfect distance that my mic needs to be away from my face so it doesn't sound awful. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. It was a good game. I got lucky, incredibly so, of course, and this is probably the last time we're going to be facing a deck similar to what my opponent was running because, well, Haram and Fortisphere are both gone, and that is 8 cards that are kind of hard to replace just one for one in the deck. So we'll see. I'll just keep playing and we'll see what we face. But anyways, if you made it this far into the video, please once again consider hitting like and subscribe and commenting down below. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.